Roos in as well. What's his best position? He'll come on at the weekend as well. It's getting one of these lads firing, isn't it? There's a supply line out there. It's getting them off the mark and growing in confidence, I think, isn't it? When you're getting a run in the team, it helps. But scoring goals, obviously, as a centre forward is your number one priority.
He's popped over the top looking for him already. He's been clipped there, wasn't he? It's definitely a free kick for Sunderland.
I think it's accidentally, just gets wrong side of his man, and it's good though. He's running in behind early on. Accidental clip, I think, on his heel. But it's a good opportunity for Sunderland to fizz an early ball into the box.
It's Patrick Roberts who stands over it.
Yeah, I'd have possibly had a right footer. I do prefer outswingers, but maybe a right footer in there early on in the game. The pitch will be slick. Just fizz it to that to that far post area. Sorry.
Likes of Dan Ballard attacking it. The camera's picked him up. On the same wavelength as us.
He's got a run there. Look, there's nobody gone tight on him. Patrick hangs up to that far post area. There we go.
Ekwa who's in there. Ballard scrapping for it. Out to Dan Neil. Yeah, Ekwa.
Yeah, we were saying about Pierre, weren't we? That dead leg. It was a couple of weeks out, and we spoke to him, didn't we, after one of the game? I've had it myself in the past, and sometimes people think, oh, it's a dead leg. It should, but you know, if you get it in the wrong place, it's a big lump of tissue in there, which is hard to shift. But he's back out there. He had a run out the weekend at Stoke. He's going again this evening.
Huggins plays it forward, looking for Jack Clark. Goes inside to Job. Tribune Court in possession. Leicester get the ball. Ball from face.
Well, just see there as well. I said that Tony might be a little bit more cautious and just sit off a little bit, but you've seen there, as soon as Leicester trying to play out, 4 or 5 lads getting forward, pressure on them, forcing the little ball clipped in, and we regain possession.
Here come Leicester. Kadarou skips past Ekwa. Sold out away allocation once again from the Sunderland end. Good challenge from Job in the middle. Ekwa. Roberts almost got on the end of it.
So he takes that into his path there. It's interesting as well, they've had a little change around. Ricardo's gone out to left back up against Patrick, and I think, you know, Justin, he's rapid, so they've got an Iron Jack obviously on this left hand side for Sunderland.
Zenzo Maresca. Leicester City manager. Done by Trey Hume.
Give him a shout there, makes him, nobody's come tight with him, he can bring it down on his chest.
Yeah.
Needs a shout.
Luke O'Neill who almost
he's high there, Luke, isn't he? Yeah.
Everyone claimed it. It goes Leicester's way. It's a calm approach from Leicester so far.
Yeah, you see the way they set up. They'll back themselves to try and play out. And I think a couple of times now they've come out to Vestergaard. I think Sunderland have set there saying, don't allow Faze to have it from the back. Play on Vestergaard a little bit more. Maybe not as comfortable bringing the ball out from the back.
He's doing the chasing at the moment. Hermanson brings it out once again. pulls those angles down, the red and white shirts. Plays. Huggins gets there.
Yeah, good from now, good distances.
Harry Winks. And Neil looking for his options, uses his left foot to play one out wide to Patrick Roberts.
Good customer Pereira up against Patrick. Let's get away from him slightly, and say Ricardo Pereira steals it off him.
And Pereira, 30 years old now.
He was flying for him, wasn't he, a couple of seasons ago in the Premier League? He had an injury, he was out for a while.
£21 million he cost from Porto. It's a lot of multi-million-pound signings in the Leicester ranks. Oh, it's gone out. It's kept in. No, it's gone.
No, it's good from Sunderland, yeah. Pressing really high. You see Leicester saying that they're going to back themselves to try and play it, but it's a couple of times we forced the error.
Mats Hermansen, the Dane in goal, joined from Bromby. It's nice from Sunderland. Ball's put into the middle, Mason Burstow's there, Jack Clark's there as well. Jack Clark gets his shot away, straight at Hermansen.
Yeah, it's a lovely move, isn't it, down the right-hand side. Good link-up play, and it's a lovely ball. I think it's Luke O'Nien, isn't it, overlapping from centre-half. This is a lovely ball across. I think Jack does the right thing. He tries to go for power and do the keeper at his near post. His body's back on the line.
Here they come again. Dan Neil just drags one.
Yeah, possibly fed it out to Jack again on this left-hand side, but it's a good start from Sunderland. Here's that move again, just have a look now. Little pop inside, Luke carries on his run, feeds a lovely ball in behind the centre-backs. As it comes out to Jack, gets it out of his feet, but you see there, he's got man back on the line. I think it's Justin, isn't it, making it difficult for him to try and bend it round the goalkeeper. Just tries to smash it past him at his near post.
So they'll get it back again from their pressing. Burstow to Job. Surrounded by too many blue shirts. Dewsbury Hall. Running through the middle of them, Fatui will pick it up. Now from Ekwa. Come back again. Well, not just yet. Sunderland will get up the pitch again.
Yeah, you see Dewsbury Hall getting the ball. He's good, isn't he, carrying the ball forward, drives forward really well. Credit to Sunderland, they've got the numbers back in there, defended it well.
Ballard getting a bit of a Iheanacho shirt.
Well, I was going to say, you've seen both Luke and Dan going all the way with Iheanacho. He does like to drop in deep to try and get on the ball, but say one of them has to go in there with him. Don't let him turn, square them up.
Get the throw. He's lucky Gile on tonight. Niall Huggins. Yeah, Ekwa looking at his options. To knock it down the line to Jack Clark.
I think we could have gone out to Luke there, other side of the box. Akers in front of him.
Yeah, well, great character. We spoke to him on SAFC Unfiltered, the Sunderland podcast. Get that on all your streaming platforms. Since then, we spoke to Sir Bob Murray and Nick Barnes, who celebrated 1,000 games commentating for Sunderland at the weekend. Ballard competing. got the ball out from it.
Yeah, I think he's possibly looking for the little nudge in the back. He doesn't get it, but he's up back on his feet, isn't he, Dan? And goes hunting.
So we'll get the call this time. There's going to be a real battle between Iheanacho
Dan Ballard all over the pitch. You've got Justin up against Jack Clark as well. They're saying there, Justin, he loves to bomb forward from right back, and if he's going to leave a little bit of space behind him for Jack Clark, we've got to capitalise on that.
Some of those Sunderland fans selling out the away end. Nine choosing to bring it out. And he loses it. To be fair to Dan, though, it was smashed at him, and here comes Leicester. Stopped and goes for the first corner of the game.
Yeah, just got to be careful in there. You see Trey just fires it into to Dan Neil, doesn't he? Pops up on him a little bit, and Leicester managed to nick it.
It's taken quickly as well here, Danny. From Dewsbury Hall, be another. It's a set piece where Sunderland conceded early in the second half against Stoke.
It's getting that balance between zonal, isn't it? You can see there where we're set up across the 6-yard line there. Big Dan Ballard is free to go and attack it. Job in that sort of nearest post area as well. There we go again.
There's a header. I think James Justin who's running away.
Yeah. It's too easy, isn't it? Yeah, listen, there's one time you can get contact on him, but nobody really gets a challenge on him. Got a good leap, but you've got to get contact on these men. Seen it at the weekend, we've mentioned it there. It's getting that balance right between going zonal, and the other boys have got to then do their jobs and lock on. Make it difficult for them, and that's far too easy. After a pretty decent start from Sunderland as well.
James Justin scores for Leicester.
Say back, see, nobody's got there. Luke and 9, they both all go for the same man. And he gets a run across Joe Bellingham. We've got 3 or 4 bodies seating around him, and they all seem to get attracted here to the pack. And he just runs 4 or 5 yards. There he goes now. Luke has him there, and then all of a sudden he switches, and he's got his eyes on bodies in around him, and then he just gets the run and the leap on Joe Bellingham.
Whose man is that then? Who should
well, initially it looked like Luke had him, and then as the corner's taken, Luke looks behind him, and there's a few other bodies in there. So, say before the game, they'll have the markers up on the wall, who their jobs are. They've got 1 or 2 zonal. The other boys have got to do their job. Just stay with your man. I'm not saying you have to pull his shirt now, but make it difficult. Get your arm across him so he can't get a run across you. But he just 4 or 5 yards. It's just a straight run, isn't it, to that near post area. Decent delivery. 1-0 down.
Yeah, can Sunderland respond? Roberts puts one in. Sunderland have a corner of their own. They did respond pretty immediately at the weekend to the first goal from Stoke. And already the coaches are having big discussion.
Yeah, see, Mike Dodd's 1 or 2 of the others there. But we have a look at it back on the monitor as well.
First up. Clark, keep it alive. Roberts. Trying to pop it through the legs. Harry Winks goes back to his keeper. Rhino's out of position at the top there. Job will try and stop the attack.
Yeah, to be fair to Luke, I think actually does the right thing there. You can see that the play's got to come out. He's obviously up there from the corner, from the set play, and he goes to put pressure on. Otherwise, they could have switched it out to this right-hand side.
Well, the pressure's worked there.
Yeah, well, we've done that 4 or 5 times already in the game so far, and I said it was quite a decent start from Sunderland. Then all of a sudden, I think it was that ball, wasn't it, from Trey into Dan Neil, bit of a difficult one, zipped in at him, it popped up. Then we conceded a couple of corners. Obviously conceded from the second one.
A little bit too heavy-handed on Job. Patrick Roberts. All the blue shirts ahead of him. Deep one, can Clark keep it in? Is it going for the corner? Right arm.
Looking at Leicester setup as well, it's similar, short corner taken. Look.
And from Dan Neil towards the back post.
Yeah, it's not a bad ball, and you see Dan with his arms up. He's fizzed a lovely ball in, I think it's face, isn't it? He's not sure what's going on behind him. Dan Ballard just can't quite get on the end of it. See it back now, Leicester switch off. A lot of bodies overloading at the far post. Look, there's 2 or 3, both centre-backs, isn't it? Luke O'Nien and Ballard. Trying to get him round the back, can't get on the end of it. It's that corner back now, super slow-mo. On the post as well, whoever's near post there, they come off. Is it Niall Huggins, isn't it? Yeah. Difficult one for him though, you know. We've seen it in a slow-mo there when it's happening in real time. It's fast and he's trying to get them there and obviously get the blocking on the line. Nestles in that near post area. I think if you just look at that setup now there, we've got 6 bodies, haven't we? Almost in Leicester's third, inviting that one clipped over the top and then nick possession.
Huggins. Job tries to let it run, but it won't. Here come Leicester. Strikes in, no, hits the post.
So I think Anthony Patterson might have got a little nick on that there.
But did he with the shot? I think Patterson did get the contact to it. But we'll see it back next time the ball's dead. Hall, having it through, too much on that one.
Yeah, see again, similar to what we do with Trey Hume when he goes and steps inside midfield. They're doing it. Pereira on that far side, he's going into that pocket of space, and he's the one that pops it out to Dewsbury Hall.
This is the effort from
back now.
Steffi Mavididi.
Yeah, shifts it a little step over, half a yard. Anthony Patterson thinks it's going to go across him to his left. This will be a good angle to have a look at it now. Yeah, a little like boot up onto the post, isn't it?
Decent save from Anthony Patterson. Looking like Roberts was having his shirt pulled there. Referee plays advantage. Really gained that much of it though. Luke O'Nien.
Yeah, it's a good open game, isn't it? We're having a good bit of the ball as well. Got to do a little bit more with it this moment in time.
Did he? Ekwan. Roberts. He's Job. Clark pulls out a cross.
Yeah, see what he's looking for. A little bit close to the goalkeeper, isn't it? We're actually overloaded there, I think 3v2 on the far side. But yeah, again, it's good from Sunderland, patient at the back, work it through into that middle third. Getting Dan Neil in behind their midfield line. Again, it's saying there, just got to be a little bit Cuta a bit clever on the ball in that final third when we are breaking through into Leicester's back line.
Oh, it's given against Job there. I thought he got to the ball first. He's not protesting too much.
Yeah, sometimes go off the player's reaction. Is it loose ball? They both go for it. Sure, well, yeah, looking at James Justin's reaction there, his arms up, he's thinking, does he give the foul away at first, I think.
Sunderland still pushing and pressing.
It's one of them, isn't it, from those Leicester fans behind the goal. A bit risky, heart and mouth stuff. It's good when it comes off, but sometimes it looks like he's going to get caught on the ball, the goalkeeper, doesn't he?
Roberts with the nutmeg on Inacio. And Neil picks it up. Forward to Sunderland. Clark pops it forward, looking for even a burst or maybe.
So he was looking for it. It's actually Job, isn't it, on that occasion, making the run in behind. We said it before the game, have to mix it up. You know, whether it is Mason Burstow, Dan Neil, or Joe Bellingham, just trying to get in behind those centre backs. Just not quite enough pitch to work with there. Two things. Luko Nine's just got hold of his man there. Mavadidi, isn't it? Wagging the old finger at the referee.
Screaming instructions from his technical area.
Yeah, he'd be frustrated. I think at the same time he'd be quite happy as well, because saying they want another couple of days to work on things and how they want to approach the game and look to press Leicester, and at times it's worked well. The best opportunity falling to Jack Clark, wasn't it, for us to take the lead, and unfortunately find ourselves a goal down. Both teams setting up similar, aren't they? Look at Leicester as well. Ready to pounce and wait for that little loose ball. There it is.
Heavy touch from Joe, but he does enough. Leicester can't hold on to it. They can hardly try and get a back door burst on. He does get a touch on it. Jack Clark's lurking. Now Huggins bring it out the sky.
Just trying to get Jack into the game as well. Other than that opportunity, he really hasn't had too many opportunities there to carry the ball and have a run at his man, has he?
There's Roberts, beats his man easily, gives it inside to Dan Neil, who'll look for it, giving it back.
Yeah, just needing another yard or two of pace on the pass, back into Patrick's path. Back though.
Yeah, he's done really well there, Dan Neil. He's still going. Left it for Mason Burstow, he couldn't get there. Sunderland also showing some desire to get the ball back when out of possession. He's Ekwa. Time on the ball here. Nine. From Leicester. City, stopped by Luke O'Neill.
It's good blocking there. Say Pierre-Emerick knows he's wrong side, can't make the challenge.
Club under pressure finds Jack Clark. Clark still going through the middle. Oh, and suddenly get a free kick. Now the referee's right on top of that.
Yeah, it's Harry Winks, isn't it?
But he's saying just a free kick, so maybe it was a little bit nastier than what we could see from our commentary position.
Just into, oh yeah, stands on his Achilles there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Nasty one. I don't think it's intentional. Take credit to Harry Winks. Only he knows, I guess, but
He's not the kind of player, is he?
no, I don't think so. No, I think he's just trying to put his foot down, hasn't he? Dan's just rolled him, and he's away. As you say there, possibly a yellow card. But it's a good opportunity for Sunderland. 25 yards plus out though, isn't it? Jack and Patrick stood over it.
Alex Pritchard's on the bench. He would have fancied this, but between those two, I bet they've got a good free kick on them. Some fans want Jack Clark to have a crack.
Yeah, it's just slightly left, isn't it, from the Sunderland point of view, looking at it. Jack's going to be the one who fancies it, is he? Oh, Patrick eyeing it up as well. Jack's walked away.
Burstow was a bit of a dummy as well, or maybe stopping the sight line of the goalkeeper to a certain extent. Patrick, who stands over it, it's gone for it, hits the wall. Huggins competes for the second ball. Smashed downfield. Nice touch there from Burstow.
Was as well, yeah, dropped it off and he's on his way. Again, it's fraction too much on it for him on the return pass.
Dan Neil waiting for Roberts to decoy run it. Yeah, Ekwar Sunderland growing into this game again. Burstow. Keeper under pressure. Smashes it out of play.
Yeah. Just on that one there, into Mason, he's got to make sure he gets hold of that. He's had a couple, ball into him, he's got to be strong and just get hold of it. Almost be that wall player, hasn't he? Lend it back into the likes of Joe Bellingham and Dan Neil. We've seen how Pierre's getting on the ball a little bit more, isn't he? Trying to dictate play through the middle of the pitch.
Here's Huggins. Jack Clark. Going through the gears. Trying to flick it through. Ballard. Should get there. And does. On it, yeah, for Huggins.
Yeah, it's a good run for Niall Huggins, and Dan has to try and just squeeze it through that channel, doesn't into his path.
Someone asking a few questions here,
They
though.
are, yeah. I think it's been a good game to watch. I think both teams having a go, similar setup.
Very similar setup, isn't it? Goal from the set piece, and James Justin scoring from it. On the 11th minute, separating the sides.
Leicester fans complaining there, thinking Dan Barlow's a little bit too tight on Iheanacho. Let's have a look. Top of your picture. Oh, that's tight, isn't it? I think the only thing that linesman's seen there, because Patrick's right in front of him, but yeah, Pereira looks pretty much level, doesn't he?
Neil takes it down, plays it inside to Job. Job motoring away forward, comes to Jack Clark. Incident of the ball. Jack Clark carries it forward. Can he get the shot away? He can! There's a deflection in there as well, and it goes out for a Sunderland corner.
Do you know what? He just needs a bit more on it, Mason Burstow. I think the keeper is committed with the strike from Jack Clark, and if he gets a firmer side foot on that and directs it into the other corner, he's getting himself a goal. Have a look.
Oh yeah,
there's a couple as well. Yeah. I think it nicks off facing behind him as well. Let's have a look.
Great work from Jack Clark, that's what he does. Burstow just puts his foot through it a little bit more. Sends the keeper the other way. Corner's been taken. Strike comes in from Clark.
No ball.
Oh, it's a header there for Joe, but he gets his angles
big
wrong.
chance. Knocking on the door, Sunderland probably don't deserve to be behind, to be honest. See there, what a ball back in it is. Short corner taken, Jack. Not the greatest to try. Is it Trey Hume, I think? Or is it Dan Neal? Dan Neal. Yeah, lovely ball, but overloaded far post. He's got Luke behind him as well. You can see Luke's reaction. Oh, was he 5 yards out, and he knows as well. There, Job.
Already got a couple of goals this season.
Yeah, he hasn't it. He could quite easily go up in double figures, couldn't he, by now? He gets himself in some great positions in the box. Makes those runs time and time again. He'd love to have that one back. To be honest, I think half an hour or so gone, we've probably shaded possession, I'd say. Haven't really let Leicester settle and play their game as I perhaps thought we would after coming off the back of 2 defeats. We've gone at them, pressed them, controlled large parts of this game so far.
Still tries to keep the move going. Goes long. Dewsbury Hall's on the end of it, and he's got the look of the bounce as well. Clear by Huggins.
Well, we get away with one there, don't we? See all that good play we've had, and it's a ball through the middle. We almost got caught.
Vadidi. Neil trying to stop the corner, did he?
Throw in, I think. Both having a look at the referee. Throw in. Yeah, it's good again. As soon as that ball starts going back towards the Leicester goal there, they're up and pressing. I think it's Jack Clark, isn't it? Releases as well. Gets after Justin, forces the error.
Gets a free kick. Leicester guard on Job. Times he's done that already.
Yeah, he's aggressive, isn't he, when he comes all the way, you know, similar to Dan Ballard when he goes in there. He wants to put pressure on the centre forward.
.31 now, the day. From Southampton in 2021. Again, that was another big move, £15 million that one.
Struggled to get into the team as well when he came. And then obviously Johnny Evans in there, he's moved on now, hasn't he, back to Manchester United.
3 years he's had. Nacho. He's possessed. And he's asking for something. I couldn't see him.
No, do you know what I think? He knows Dan Ballard's behind him. He's trying to have a little fish around him and nick it, and he's too concerned with Dan. And I think Pierre comes in, I think it was, and just takes it off him.
City stayed on the ball and keeps possession for Leicester. I just feel if someone could just steal it in these positions.
Yeah, a few times there, and say Vestergaard again, smashes it off his own man, doesn't he?
City. Huggins does well. Finds a couple of challenges. It's Pierre Ekwa. Job to Huggins. Huggins. Face. Hall. Mowbray encouraging his side to get up.
Yeah, it's interesting. Well, both back lines full of right footers. You know, they haven't got a natural left footer either. You see Faye's playing on that left hand side of their back four. Wants to carry out on his right foot as well.
Did he? Goes onto it. Ekwa goes down and then handles it. I think that's what the free kick might be given for.
Yeah, he's done well, didn't he? Got his body in, bumped him off the ball, and then so he feels he's fouled. Numbers in a bit of trouble on his back there. Yeah, it's a heavy touch there. He does well, gets across his man, and yeah, picks the ball up. Feels he gets a little nudge in the back. Let's have a look. That one there gets away from his man, gets his body across him well. Yeah, do you know what? It's a tangle of legs there. I think it is a foul.
Give him the other way. Floated in by Faze, and it's a header down and an opportunity for number 2. Hits a post from Inacho. Comes in again, but Sunderland survive.
Yeah, you know what I was just going to say as well, we're getting a little bit deep now. Obviously, we've pressed them quite high, and the lads getting a little bit leggy coming up to half time, and that was too easy, wasn't it? Ball over the top, cushion down, and so thankfully comes off the post, back out.
Casadi's headed down, he was unchallenged.
Yeah. See it back in a minute, what's going on with the back line, yeah, but again, like that first goal for Stoke at the weekend, the distances between full-back and centre-back, too big.
Nacho sarcastically clapping the referee.
Well, that should be a booking.
That should be a booking.
Let's have a look. Here it is now. Yeah, see Niall there. He knows he's got a man out here. He's got to get inside his man there. It's a big, big opportunity for a player like Iheanacho. Oh, do you know what? A little tips on it from Anthony Patterson. Good save.
I think he might have been booked there. Still going, Iheanacho.
We haven't seen the card come out there, but you know, going in the ref's face, clapping, sarcastic one, isn't it? Should be a booking.
Casady.
Tony Mowbray wanting the back four to squeeze up a little bit. I think he'll be wanting half-time now, Tony Mowbray.
That's a slice. Sunderland steal it back. Here's Roberts. Dan Neil's through the middle. Can't find him. It's working hard to try and get it back. And fouls.
Yeah, it's too long with it there, Pat. I think he got caught in two minds. He had a little pass through into Mason Burstow, and then by the time he's thinking of coming into Dan Neil's path, gets taken off him. A little bit naughty from Patrick, isn't it? I think Winks was let off for his, wasn't he? Earlier on.
Yeah.
So.
And Dan Neil. Higgins goes inside. Job. 9 asking for help.
Yeah, the problem is, there's got no fullback out there. You know, see it time and time again. Trey Tuck's inside. I'm not a massive fan of it. Luke's option's not there for him to play it out to the touchline.
9 looking to Jack Clark. Clark does well to control it initially. Yeah, Nacho was booked for dissent. Confirm that. Booking of the game. Fataru goes across play. Job right in front of the referee. Dewsbury Hall picks it up. Inacho.
A good spell here, Leicester now, aren't they?
Yep.
Last 5 minutes or so. I just think they'll get in at 1-0 if we can. Ready to go again.
Parson to Huggins. He's looking for options now. Ekwa trying to sling his boot around it. Jack Clark helping out back there. Justin goes inside. Winks now.
Again.
Here's Jack Clark. Does he fancy one from distance? He's played in his teammate Mason Burstow, who makes a good move. He's tried to get in the right position there.
He's rolled face, hasn't he? There. Pereira's got back in there, done really well.
Sunderland steal it again though. He's Ekwa. Dan Neil, Burstow gives him it back. Dan Neil, can he get to the byline? He goes down. It'll just be a corner, I think.
Well, Dan Neil thinks it's a penalty, does he? I think he's saying to him there he didn't get any of the ball. Let's have a look. Oh, do you know what? He doesn't get any of the ball.
He does not get any of the ball.
I think that's a penalty.
Sunderland perhaps denied a penalty here.
Lucky man. And a little smirk there.
Yeah, about face. I think he knows he was lucky there. Ball comes in. Up by Dewsbury Hall. Ekwa. He's Job. Dan Neil floats one in. There's a header there. Oh, it's Dan Ballard, but it's stopped by Hermansen.
Yeah, it's a difficult one for him. It's fizzed in by Dan Neil. It's quite flat, isn't it? It's maybe just behind Dan Ballard. Has to adjust, try and get his neck around it. You see it back now. There, see it's behind him, and look for that far corner. Luke O'Nien in there again behind him. Here we go now. Let's have a look.
Is this a penalty?
No.
That is a penalty.
That's a penalty for me, yeah.
That's a penalty. Sunderland denied a penalty late in this first half. Dan Neil.
Oh, yeah. None of the ball. None of the boys really asking, though. Do you know what I mean? It's Dan Neil's the one getting up, and you see there's 2 or 3 bodies around him. Nobody is getting around the referee.
We don't want to be talking about the officials again, but we are. It was just the 1 minute added on at the end of this first half. burst up. And Mowbray wants it through to Joe, that's where it's gone. It's Clark. Ekwar looking for gaps. Job the same, looking for movement this time. Well, 9 picks it up.
Right, coming up to half time now. That's time up.
Jack Clark. Someone still in an advanced position. The referee will blow if it comes back out. There we go. Half-time, Danny.
Yeah, decent half of football. Enjoyed it. I think we controlled it for large spells. Just coming up to half-time, Leicester had 5 minutes or so. You're thinking I'd get in at half-time, but big opportunity turned down from the referee, wasn't there?
We're back underway at the King Power. Sunderland shooting towards those Sunderland fans. To the right-hand side of your picture. Fair old drive on a weeknight as well. It's Leicester. It's Dewsbury Hall. And away from O'Neill. All fans want a foul.
He's got wrong side Luke, didn't he? Had a couple of pulls back there on Dewsbury Hall. And could hear the Leicester fans wanting the free kick, but the referee allowing the game to go on.
Fraze. Gets there, but he's not strong enough and almost presents an opportunity for a Nacho. Joe brings it away. Here's Jack Clark. Dan Neil. Finds Roberts. What can Roberts do from this? Skips 1, skips 2, skips 3. Shot is blocked.
Trey Hume, didn't he? It's always the problem then, isn't it, where he cuts inside Patrick and there's just 4 or 5 blue shirts in front of him. Good challenge there from Luke O'Neill on the halfway line. Mavididi coming in off this left-hand side, isn't he? Stay down. Let's have a look. Yeah, good challenge, that good firm challenge. What's happened to him there? He's winded himself up. Took a bit of a knock to his right leg, maybe. Yeah, that's where you want to see Patrick picking up the ball, isn't it? In and around there, corner of their 18-yard box. Ooh.
Patterson tries to clear it. Was on the deck. To get possession and cross goes towards the back post. It's going to drop very nicely. What a save that is from Anthony Patterson. Casadi's shot. It's not away yet.
It's just absolutely bailed Niall Huggins out there, hasn't he, Anthony Patterson? What a save with his left foot.
It did come from Patterson's poor clearance in the first place.
Yeah, it did initially, yeah, but as it stood up there, I think Niall and maybe Dan Ballard in front of him, he's punched it back into a terrible area, hasn't he? And we get away with one.
Leicester will be wondering how they're not more goals to the good on the tally at the top left-hand side of your screen. Here's Harry Winks.
Again, wrong side.
Another great save from Patterson. Stops Casady.
Just having a word with Pierre Ekwar. He's looked a little bit sluggish at the start of the second half. Pierre. You see him there, he's in a good position. Look, he looks tired getting back in. He leaves his man, he's got 4 or 5 yards on him. And again, Anthony Patterson with a save, and you see Luke just having a word with Pierre. Get yourself back in, come on. There it is. I can't believe he hasn't scored. Good save, Anthony Patterson. He's made a few in the game already.
Dewsbury Hall. first man, which is Jack Clark.
Something's gone on in the box there.
Something's happening. Oh, Vestergaard involved. The referee's wanting Vestergaard, and no one else at the moment. It's Luke O'Nien.
We'll have to have a look at it back on the clip in a minute, see what's going on. Obviously Luke O'Nien and Vesto going into the book, coming together. Just keep your eye on it there. Yeah, picking him up, isn't he? Just have a look now. See that height advantage in there. Goes down looking for it, and then Luke just leans on him. Pins him down a bit to the floor. He's a big old unit, isn't he, Vestergaard? Right outcome, I think, from the referee. Both players in the book.
Well, the locals aren't happy with the officials. Well, they want to see the chance for a penalty at the end of the first half. That's a lovely ball from Dan Neil, just ahead of Jack Clark. Thought it was going to drop from there.
Pass, wasn't it? Just a yard ahead of Jack on that far side.
Ball from Justin. His goal in the first half on 11 minutes separates the sides. Ekwa. Roberts brings it down beautifully. Hume. Back to Roberts, he cuts his man again. Ekwa.
Nice.
Finds Dan Neil. Roberts. Floats one in. Is he going to drop? Ekwa's there. Needs to go through the middle, and his options he could have probably taken. Has to get possession. The Sunderland fans you can hear though. The nine's there. Justin with the header.
It's open game again, isn't it? Leicester, a couple of opportunities right at the start of the second half. Sunderland now trying to get a foothold in the game. You can hear the fans, as you said, to our right hand side, trying to get behind the boys, encourage them to press on. Man down again, base has gone down. Coming together with Burstow, I think.
Poked in the eye, something like that. Both competed for the ball.
It's his right arm, isn't it? Yeah.
He's got the ball, in fact he's going to get the book as well.
The ball, isn't it? It's gone through him to try and win the ball. Let's have a look. He gets a bit of the ball, yes, he's caught as well on the follow through. See, he gets studs roll over the ball first, and then he clatters into Dewsbury Hall after. Possibly a little bit harsh when you see the ones earlier on. Obviously, Winks standing over the back of Dan Neil's Achilles, wasn't he? And I think Patrick was lucky to get away with one.
Side. Ballard got himself into a bit of a pickle there, but recovers. Job drops it off to Dan Neil, who's playing Patrick Roberts here. Roberts in the corner. Yes.
First time he tries to go outside. Ricardo Pereira, isn't it, Patrick?
The Winks will get there well ahead of Pierre Egwart. James Justin cuts it a bit. Patrick Roberts gets it.
Keep going. Patrick was a little bit frustrated at times to pick the ball up, not too much pitch to work with there. Leading as well, tracking back.
Throws it in. Dewsbury Hall skips away from Egwart. Sadie gives it back to Dewsbury Hall. Cameroon.
Matthew there when he went past Niall Huggins, got to the byline, did not want to use that right foot, did he? Opportunity to put the ball in the box.
Corner of Ballard. To see when Leicester are in possession, Danny, they do look a well-drilled.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
team at the top end of
Dewsbury Hall's the
table.
main sort of driving force in the middle of the park, isn't he, carrying the ball forward?
Keep an eye on these two, already on a yellow.
Careful, Luke, push the hands.
That routine in the end by Anthony Patterson. Throws it out. Looking for Mason Burstow. Jack Clark's on the far side if he can go for it.
Says that's a foul, so I think it was, yeah.
Ways. Ballard in the short. Bataroo. Ballard gets back.
Good one there. So just fought wrong side in this league. Dan Ballard after going in again with an actual good battle between those two.
He's hobbling a little bit, Dan Ballard. He's okay to continue.
Trying to get a second win as well. Open game, isn't it? Frantic.
ball forward is cut out. Pereira. It's Harry Winks. Coming up to the hour mark. Deep discussions on the Sunderland bench at the moment, Danny.
Yeah,
what would you do?
Weighing things up, aren't they?
One of the subs in a second.
There's a little bit of life out there now, don't we? Leicester had a couple of good opportunities. Start of the second half, getting a bit more control of the game than what they had in the first half.
Can Roberts get there first? He can. Roberts, it's Faze.
Never quite got hold of the ball there, Patrick, did he? Looking for that 1v1 against Faze.
Dan Neil goes down, not enough for the foul.
I think Pierre looks like he's struggling as well.
Mercedes. Opportunity! And Nacho goes wide.
He's had a few, hasn't he, and Nacho can't find the back of the net. I'm just having a look at Pierre. I think this is the second half. He looks a little bit leggy, like he hasn't got that injection you see there. Trying to get back in a couple of times, he's been caught wrong side. Comes to be Nacho, opens up for him on his left foot.
Let's just remind the viewers, he was on the bench for Sunderland: Abdullah Bar, Alex Pritchard, Trientis, Chris Rigg, Jensen Sealed, Naz Rusin, Lewis Samir. There's options.
Yeah, I think actually you're probably looking at Alex Pritchard, aren't you? Come off the bench previous games and give us a little bit of life energy, top end of the pitch. Obviously Rusin as well. Can we try and get him going, get himself a goal?
And then steal it back. Jack Clark to Job. Job over the top looking for Roberts. Roberts brings it down well and steers on his feet just about. Can he get a shot away? Patrick Roberts. Daniel floats it in. It goes over the top of Jack Clark.
So I think it just took a nick off someone, yeah, just over the top of Jack Clark. Again, he's had a couple of those, Patrick, in the second half. Just can't quite sit for him and sort his feet out to get the strike away.
So we get it back again. Dan Neil. Burstow. Lovely turn by Job. He can't get on the end of it though.
Yeah, we're having some nearly moments, aren't we, now, in this second half. Getting some good areas. Let's have a look at it back. Clip ball over into Patrick. A good touch, goes across one man. He gets a little nudge in the back of Ricardo Pereira. And then, yeah, it's Faze, isn't it? Just gets a little flick on it. It's up and over the top of Jack Clark. That far side. So that ball's just left behind him slightly. Jack's been quiet in the second half. Can't get him into the game over on that left-hand side.
Ekwa. Burstow to Jack Clark. Job's with him on that far side as Clark steps inside the penalty area. Would have been off if he got there. Wow, at least a tripler coming up.
Circling bar, Chris Rigg, isn't it?
Chris Rigg.
First one's going to be Mason Burstow, making way for Abdullah Bar.
So Bar preferred to Mia or Rusin maybe through the middle.
Possibly, yeah. It's a bit of energy, isn't it? He comes off the bench, we've seen it before with him. Abdullah Bar makes things happen.
Who's Dennis coming on for?
See, was it a straight swap at left back for Niall? Sure. And Pierre Ekwa making way for Chris Rigg. I thought that just hasn't looked quite right in this second half, Pierre. Almost carrying that dead leg still, I think.
You've got to give passing credit because
he's pulled off some great saves, hasn't he? That
saves.
one there reads it early. Another one there.
few links to Leicester City,
There
wasn't
was,
there?
yeah.
During the summer. It's Dennis Serkin straight into the action. It's a free kick. Niall Huggins who's made way.
Yeah, it's Niall, isn't it? Trey Humes still on there down below us, look.
Not sure what the locals are unhappy about. Oh, it's stolen by Dewsbury Hall. Puts it in the middle. It's Chris Rigg who gets there first. Oh, he stopped the danger.
Jamie Vardy getting stripped, ready to come on. Taking out the starting lineup this evening for Iheanacho, who's had, well, possibly could have had himself a hat-trick, couldn't he?
Confirmation of our subs there as Job looks to be fouled, but Sunderland keep possession and play continues. Chris Rigg, Dennis Serkin, bursting forward as he does. Abdullah Bar. Near post.
Yeah, Abdullah coming on that left-hand side, isn't he? Little step over, onto his left foot, fizzes it across, comfortable for the goalkeeper though. It's Jack Clark, isn't it? It's gone through the middle.
Abadidi. He's inside the area now. Pereira. Badarou. Iheanacho. Jack Clark tries to spin away. That's got to be a foul and a booking, surely.
Tell me he's going to book it for that. Yeah.
James Justin. The locals paying tributes to their former chairman in the crowd.
Leicester make the change, are they? Straight swap, top end of the pitch. Jamie Vardy for Iheanacho. It's pretty much what we thought had happened before the game, wasn't it? Vardy, 25 minutes or so.
Dan Ballard's got to deal with Jamie Vardy now.
Yeah, different challenge really, isn't he? Obviously not as physical as Iheanacho, but more of a runner in behind. And if we are to get anything from the game, Frankie, we're going to have to do what no team have done so far this season, and that's score past Leicester after the 60th minute.
It's a good start, Danny. Let's hope we can. Records are there to be broken. Clark on through the middle for now. For Sunderland, if they can get the ball to him.
Yeah, changed it up, didn't he? As say, Abdullah Bar, we've seen him more often than not on this right-hand side where Patrick plays. And tonight he's coming on that left. Jack going through the middle. Saying there, Jack hasn't seen a lot of the ball on that left-hand side. Just the one run, wasn't it, a few minutes ago? Other than that, quiet this evening.
Dewsbury Hall. Been a big play for them this evening.
Yeah, I think Leicester have more control in the middle of the park in the second half than they did in the first.
Ballard shows too much. And Vardy between him In fact, they keep the ball for Leicester.
Oh, Dennis. Oh, tell you what. Still outside the box. Yeah, I was going to say Dennis has got a piece of his shirt there. Starts outside the box, luckily for Sunderland. So he's been quite lively at times, hasn't he? Fatawu. Let's have a look now.
Yeah, starts there.
Well, yeah. He's making his best efforts to get into the box, then goes down, isn't he, when he's in there? But yeah, it's certainly a foul, isn't it? And Dennis is in the book.
I'm not too sure if it was. Or maybe it was, and the crowd's unhappy about not getting the penalty.
Yeah, the penalty shot, yeah.
Quite awkward to deal with.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Does he just try and stand it up to the far post area, or does he try and smash it, find its way through the bodies? Vestergaard there, yeah, Dan Ballard just getting up against him now.
Quite low one, Chris Wrigley knocks it out for the corner. Not about a quick one. Header out, Dan Ballard. Floats one back in. Oh, lovely cut back. Cassidy with the shot, and Sunderland can counter. Nice from Roberts. Oh, he's been cynically pulled back there.
Yeah, that's a bucket, isn't it, all day? It's Pereira, isn't it? He's actually done well up against Patrick. He thinks he can just nick in front of him. Good skill from Patrick, rolls him. There's that opportunity back. Good cut back.
Dennis Serkin.
To Dennis. Chest, shoulder area, isn't it? It's not a penalty.
This is
there's that bucket.
Most obvious yellow card you'll see all evening. Well, they're still in this at 1-0 down, Sunderland.
There are still a lot of football to be played, isn't there? 20 minutes or so.
Going to make another change. Alex Pritchard getting stripped by the looks of things on the bench. As Job comes forward for Sunderland, goes inside. Jack Clark looks up. Patrick Roberts picks it up. Trey Hume gives him it back. Roberts puts it past his man, gets around him as well. Roberts!
Oh,
just jumps up on him.
Yeah, I think the ref did the corner at first there, was it?
I think he's waiting for the fourth official. Yeah.
Do you know what? He's had a few of those nearly moments, Patrick, hasn't he? It's good play between himself and Trey Hume back into his path. And he just nips it the other side of face, goes past him like he's not there.
Gets through his legs, doesn't he?
Vestergaard on the cover, yeah, comes back off him.
It's a lovely touch. Can't touch him there, can he?
Yeah. Centre back partner comes and bails him out. Not happy the Leicester fans, are they? Every time those balls go up between centre forward and centre back. There's Alex Pritchard stripped off, ready to come on.
Job who's making way.
Yeah, that one big opportunity for Joe, wasn't it, in the first half? Header, free header, 5 yards out. Just didn't get his timing right on it.
Fourth Sunderland sub of the night. Still got one up their sleeve. A lot of football to be played in this game. Can Sunderland get something from this match? Down at the King Power Stadium. Pataru. Diddy. Face, floats one in, Patterson comes and gathers quite easily. Looks up, stops, looks frustrated and then throws it out. Jack Clark runs into Dewsbury Hall. Dan Neil gets it back for Sunderland. Here's Roberts. Clark's continued his run, Chris Riggs free in the middle. There's Dan Neil. Dulabar. Dan Neil. Dennis Sirkin. Gets the ball into the middle. Chris Rigg was lurking, so was Alex Pritchard. Kept alive. Comes out as far as Roberts. Now Trey Hume. Something get the throw.
Yeah, do you know what, that build-up play almost sums up really when you're looking for that natural number 9 in the middle of the box. It's just not in there. Lovely build-up play down the left-hand side. Out to Sirkin, fizzes the ball in. Nobody getting in there.
Luke 9. Bar picks it up.
Good pressure though from Sunderland now. Getting a bit of the ball.
Roberts, maybe Diddy on the floor. Roberts, can he keep it in? No.
It's frustrating tonight for Patrick, isn't it? He's trying to make things happen. Just a few things aren't quite coming off for him. But he keeps going, you know, similar with Jack on the other side. When they're having an off night, they stick at it and looking for that one opportunity.
Here comes Sunderland again. Patrick Roberts drops his shoulder, trying to make his way across. Comes out to Dan Neil. His feet a little bit wrong.
Yeah, frustrated there, Dan, hasn't he? Just gets underneath the ball. It's set back to him from Patrick, but you can just sense it, can't you, in the stadium now, last 5 minutes or so, as I said. It's Leicester making a change. Mark Albrighton coming on. Bit of width for them, try and relieve a bit of pressure.
Pritchard. Well taken by Dan Neil. Trying to hold off Winks. Gets back up and gets the ball. Dan Neil, what's he going to do from this? Fancies a shot, goes for the angle.
Yeah, see, Abdullah outside him there. So he's put a shift in Dan Neil, hasn't he? I think he's just running out of steam. And see a little coming together here now. He's looking for the foul at first, and then Winks just runs past the ball. Got a couple of options outside him there, Dan. You can see what he's looking for, I think, just trying to bend it into that far corner, just gets it wrong. And he's had a couple of weeks out, hasn't he? I think, you know, it's been a frantic, open game, 80 minutes on the clock.
Brighton. Serving player, like Danny said earlier, he was on loan at West Brom last season. He's one for Fatawu on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I think so.
Here's Roberts. Too many blue shirts. Dewsbury Hall. And find Albrighton. Rig digs out a lovely ball looking for Abdullah Bar, who'll get there. Puts one back for Sirkin. But the ball was inside for Jack Clark.
Yeah, a couple of options there. Step over, so just slows it up, doesn't he, Abdullah Bar? And it's Dennis in support. Sets it back for him. Let's have a look now. Another one similar to Dan Neil a few moments ago. Just gets underneath the ball, doesn't he? Trying to find that far corner. I think Sunderland have been the better team in this last 10 minutes or so, but looking for that golden opportunity, isn't it? Clear-cut opportunity.
Well, it should be a Sunderland ball. Gives it away. So he was trying to get it back. This is Dewsbury Hall. Winks. Pressure from Chris Rigg there. Jack Clark trying to chase it down, so is Alex Pritchard. There's Dan Neil. Abdullah Bar. Jack Clark. Can he get a shot away? He goes down. Pritchard's there.
Chance.
Abdullah Bar's there.
Oh, another one. Oh, big opportunity.
Another one over the bar.
Yeah, keeper comes out, doesn't get there. And Alex Pritchard just stabs it into his path, and it's that little bit of composure. We've seen one at the weekend down at Stoke with him as well. Side net in tonight. Let's have a look there.
Pritchard keeps it alive, and then
he's got to at least hit the target. Does well, Alex Pritchard. Good awareness. I think he has got to lift it, obviously, because the keeper comes across flat across the floor. Tony Mowbray says it all, doesn't it? Come again.
Got the better of his man. He then runs into another blue shirt. Time as Vestergaard. Pritchard. Sirkin, it's a bounce, gets his body in the way. So he comes out with it. Vardy hasn't seen much of the ball.
Not really, no. He's put pressure on the centre backs, hasn't he? But yeah, as you say, chasing round a bit.
It's nice from Pritchard. Dan Neil. Bar, was he onside?
Flag's gone up. Yeah, it's tight, wasn't it? I think Barnes just holds his line long enough.
Sunderland knocking on the door a little
They have,
bit
yeah,
here, Danny.
been excellent last 15 or so. Yeah, you see there.
Mile off.
He is. Good line from Leicester.
Well, you can have your say about the match this evening. Use the hashtag #AskDanny on social media. We'll be back in the sports bar, taking your points of view following this game in the post-game programme. You can even join in if you are in the sports bar. Just use the hashtag #AskDanny on social media, and our production team will pick it up and put it on the screens.
Got to keep going here. 5 minutes or so to go. Leicester have been edgy, haven't they? Last 15 minutes, can't really keep hold of the ball. I thought start of the second half they were excellent. They were out the blocks. Could and should have had a couple more goals. We rode it out. We've made changes, freshened up a little bit, and having a good go.
That was outplay for a throw-in for Sunderland.
There's that one that makes the difference, isn't it?
James Justin.
I think the lads as well, if the scoreline stays like this, getting back on the bus, and that's the difference between the two sides. I said both teams have had some good opportunities. I'm surprised the game's still at 1-0. But, you know, for all the hard work and the graft you're putting in the game, it's the basics sometimes, and that's marking, getting contact on a man, can't allow them to have that free run. Well, and the goal scorer there has just took one in the face.
Oh, his
Shoulder maybe as well.
that's bloody nose he has. Sunderland fans you can hear down at the King Power Stadium. We're looking at 3 successive defeats in a row. They want to try and put things right in Sunderland's next home game, and there is still time left in this one, but Sunderland are back at home. 3 p.m. kickoff against Norwich City on Saturday. Myself and Danny will be on the touchline.
It's at the left eye, isn't it? Corner on the left eye. James Justin. He's not happy, lad, is he? I think it was Abdullah Bar was just trying to back in a thing and just, you know, naturally you try and feel for the defender behind you, and he's caught him as he come flying in.
It's Abdullah Bar who's helped him back to his feet. It's obviously an accidental coming together. But is he going to make way here? I think he might.
Yeah, I think so, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Hamza Chowdhury.
Coming on.
It's going to be a double up.
That's maybe Daka as well coming on, is it?
So a double up. James Justin makes way for Hamza Chowdhury. Diddy coming off. Danny is correct. Hanson Daka. The 4th substitution for Leicester. Daka joined from Salzburg for £23 million back in June 21. Can Sunderland get something out of this? Will be added time as well. Chris Rigg wants to take the free kick quickly. Luke O'Nien does. Sunderland have numbers forward. Chowdhury beats past the ball.
He's not naturally a full-back, is he, Chowdhury?
No, he's not.
More of a centre midfielder, doing the job for the team.
He was on loan at Watford last season. Took a clip. Sunderland will get the ball back.
Stoppage time, what are we going for?
I'll say a 3. But I wouldn't be surprised to see 4. Here's Roberts. Five minutes added on. 5 minutes for Sunderland to get something out of this game.
He's done well again there, Chowdhury, hasn't he? On Abdullah Bart, played it off him.
So you're unhappy about the 5 there, 20 Mowbray? It looks like he's...
He would have been unhappy with you getting it through, wouldn't he?
I just...
Possibly 4. Yeah.
They've gone very conservative since the first game of the season, Danny. Put it that way.
They have, yeah. I was asking for there in terms of, you know, obviously substitutions. We made 3 at the same time, didn't we? But he's not happy.
Dennis Cirkin. Oh, he looked like he was fouled there.
He's fouled a lot, Dennis Cirkin, doesn't he? He takes the ball and drives across the man, and time again they bring him down. Jamie Vardy.
Dead one back for Leicester. Oh. Might have lost it here, Dewsbury Hall. It's a challenge coming back by Chris Rigg. He's Jamie Vardy. Fine. Keep it in the corner, he can't. What's happened here? Clear down maybe. Just Dan Neely was stretching for it, yeah.
Again, he's Anthony Patterson's roll of saves, the cameraman.
It's got to be in there with a shout for Sunderland's man of the match after all those saves.
Yeah, he's up there, and that sort of tells the story in a way, really, isn't it? Because we have been pretty good, maybe not as effective in the second half in terms of creating opportunities, but we've had some excellent opportunities in that first half. But yeah, as you say, Anthony Patterson, he's had to make 4 or 5. You would have expected it going there this evening. Team flying at the top of the table.
Leicester will take the time over this.
Yeah, see the clock down, won't they?
Well, Sunderland are going to make a final change. Here's Samir. Making ways, Dan Neil, who's put a bit of a shift in himself tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's been excellent, Dan Neil. Controlled a lot of the game in the middle of the park, especially in that first half. But you can see, I think it was 80 odd minutes I said there, he just looked like, you know, obviously missed the game. We had the international break as well. And it has been an open game, high tempo to it, just caught up with him there.
Another big game on Saturday. I think Sunderland's midfield has looked better from being in there though, Danny, this evening.
Yeah, I think so, yeah, but I say the concern was obviously Pierre was out there again. He looked heavy-legged, didn't he? I think he's still feeling his knock. Didn't have that little zip, that change of gear about him, Pierre, tonight.
Too much on that one for Jamie Vardy. Now, can Sunderland do something in this final minute of added time? Long kick by Anthony Patterson. Bounces over Hamir.
It's offside there, wasn't it? Looked tight.
Into each other there a little bit, didn't they?
I think Daka, isn't it, just put the brakes on, got his body in front of the ball, and it was Chris Rigg, was it, flying into him.
clears it. We played the 5 minutes of added time. Will the referee add any more time on? Patterson plays it forward. Emia's the target. Gets the wrong side of his man. Last chance saloon now for Sunderland. Emia didn't get there. Rigg finds Pritchard. Pritchard tries an outside of the boot. Does eventually find Barr, but that will do. 3 successive defeats for Sunderland, Danny.
Yeah, disappointing. Probably, I think if that's Tony Murray, that one will be the one that he feels the most. I think, you know, the opportunities we had, yes, they did, but